Alright, alright. A lot later than usual. Last night I was doing laundry, tripped, fell, hurt myself, like cut my thumb open like right on the tendon, bled everywhere, terrible. Hurt so much I couldn't fall asleep very well. And then on top of that, last night / this morning it snowed a lot, like 8 inches, so I was out there with a snowblower clearing it off the road. This is the last house on a dead-end street that's stone, so the plows don't come down here. Stupid, I know, but hey. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if I sold my pickup truck, but transmission on that exploded into a million pieces. So I had to go and get a new car, and I went with a, like, very fuel-efficient one. But of course, fuel-efficient means tiny car. Which means, oh no, there's a light dusting of snow. I'm screwed. Alright, get this shared on Twitter and Facebook and every other website in the world. Oh, come on. There we go. And there we go. I guess I'll start in... Hey, no, you. Get back here. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Whenever at school, still blurry from my nighttime excursions, I'm greeted with an unusual sight. So, yesterday, we stopped the stream with someone in the woods killing someone, dumping the body, and someone extracting it. Is it you? Is it Yama? Because, like, that's what it sounds like right here. Your student is primarily female, heard around the post as I exclusively managed to listen in. Your fault, she was wrong about you, and now she's gone. What did you do with her, you freak? Where is she? Tell me where she is, please. Answer him. How could you do this to us? Suddenly, Ruri blazes by me right into the center of the group, which bounces backward in a shock. I'm barely able to catch a glimpse of her face through the massive heads. What are you guys doing? Out of the way, Rui. This has nothing to do with you. No, I'm tired of this. You've been picking on her since school started and you don't even have a good reason. Good reason? Talk to Shoji. He's our good reason. The group shovels apart, granting me some space. I finally managed to see the cause of the problem. A slight figure crouched against the gate with an empty look in it. It's her. Wait, isn't that the same girl that I met yesterday? Well, Shoji? She's been missing for 2 days and no one can find her. Didn't go home. Doesn't answer calls or texts. It's like she just disappeared. Disappeared, just like the rumors said. Dun dun dun. You guys do remember who started the rumors, right? Look, Rui, this would make the 3rd disappearance. Haven't you been watching the news? Yeah, this is the 3rd time that an academy student vanished off the face of the planet. And coincidentally, right after talking with Airi. Technically, Midori disappeared before school started. Oh yeah, just like 2 days before. Why are you so stubborn? Ari's guilty. Why are you so stubborn? Maybe she's not. Because it's me, I'm guessing. You clearly don't understand how people work. That's what anatomy class is for. No wonder you don't have any friends. Ah, bitches. Rui's face closes in hurt and a raw fiery pang of rage courses through my body. I storm to her side, unceremoniously shoving away anyone in my path. Yama? Oh, you. Who's this? Your boyfriend? My anger briefly sojourns into panic, but I show it away. You're all disgusting, picking on someone just because she's not like you. Hey, you don't even know the context. Butt out. And, oh, let me guess, you know everything. You know for certain that Aiko, Ari, has anything to do with these disappearances? Twice is a coincidence, thrice is a pattern. A pattern for narrow-sighted people who won't take in any other factors. Are you stupid? There aren't any other patterns. The police said so themselves. Oh, and they told you this directly? It was on the news, moron. That's not like the news has ever twisted the facts or told us anything but the honest truth. You wouldn't be acting so high and mighty if you knew how important a canny is. You wouldn't be acting so prejudiced if you had a brain. Burn. Words are spilling out of my mouth before I even consciously think of them. My whole body thrums with cold. Frozen hatred. Weird. Freak. Don't want to play with you. I'm not letting anyone else go through that. Not Ruri. Not Ari. You think we're being rude to Ari? You're being rude to Soji. Yeah, she was the love of Shoji's life. Because everyone knows that every high school relationship lasts forever. They'll probably get over in a week or two. A deadly silence descends on the group. Rui pinches my sleeve, her expression unusually troubled. That went a bit too far, Yama. I only clench my jaw and lock my eyes with the boy called Shoji. His face blinks from panic to nothingness in less than a second. A chilled silence falls over the entrance. You. He staggers forward, raising a tremulous hand. You bastard. His fingers pull into a fist, and before I can blink, his hand is soaring straight at me. A shadow blurs in front of me, swiping at Shoji's arm. Shoji tumbles to the ground as if thrown by an unknown force. The moment is held on pause, broken only by the frantic whisperings of the gathering crowd around us. Shoji jerkily pushes himself to his feet, his footing loose from fury. Ari idly steps in front of me, arms hanging limply by her side. Her expression is passive. Something about it gives Shoji pause. Hey, what's going on over here? Mr. Ryota pushes the throng of students apart, books hiked under one arm. All the students start to babble at once. Mr. Ryota, Akane's been absent for 2 days. Can't contact her. This guy provoked Shoji into a fight. Mr. Ryota waves his hand for silence, an unusually stern expression on his face. Shoji, are you hurt? No, sir. Good. Ruri? Yes, Mr. Ryota? Maybe during lunch. You too, Noriko. Yes, Mr. Ryota. Both of you will give me your account on what just happened. I'll make a judgment after I've heard both stories. Understood? Sullen silence meets his inquiry. He only sighs. Accusations are for children. You guys know that, right? If you're going to claim something, use evidence. If you're going to fight, make sure you have the right reason. Dismissed! Get the hell out of here. GTFO. We head to the classroom in silence, splitting ways at the staircase. I notice that Rui keeps close to Ari, stubbornly meeting the gaze of any gawkers en route. Oh, looks like I'm gonna get in trouble. Surprise, surprise. Well, I'm pretty sure Rui will have your side, dude. Probably shouldn't have interfered with that situation. I probably should have stayed out of it. Usually I do. I know that high school is basically just a cesspool of idiocy, and it's best to keep out of it. No, not even high school. Life in general. But seeing that girl there hedged in by such a large group of students being accused with nothing to defend herself, and seeing Ruri reap to her defense, just like she did for me 10 years ago. Well, I guess it brought out something that surprised even myself. If anyone has a right to suspect that girl, it should be me. First I meet her walking alone in District 6, acting like some creepy mechanical doll, and then I learned that her reputation at school is sketchy at best. So maybe it's not me. Who is this person that goes off to the woods with the bodies and all that? That's suspicious even by my standards, and I'm friends with Yahiko. But it's possible that everything is a misunderstanding. Possible that she really just wants friends, that she's a normal person inside, that she just had a difficult time conveying her thoughts. I understand that feeling. I understand it more than anyone else. Ahem. Terrible. Check myself out of my thoughts and take mind my surroundings. Huh. Looks like some of the morning classes have passed. Yeah, I totally wasn't paying attention. In front of me, 3 girls with hair and makeup arranged just like Elizabeth stand with very indignant, superior expressions. I quickly recognize them as the most avid members of her fan club. Hey, loser! We have something to say to you. Lucky me. They ignore me, crossing their arms in uncanny unison. We heard that you're giving Elizabeth a hard time. That's Elizabeth, whose eyes are wide with panic. Interesting. Looks like she has no hand in this development. And where did they get the information from? Hello, her buddy. You better stop before we make you. Elizabeth deserves better. Idiots. I only snore and turn back to my homework. Hey, look at us. No, thanks. I don't feel like vouting. But managed to keep my mouth shut. Very exasperated of these girls, I nod my head at Elizabeth and raise my eyebrows in warning. Her face pales slightly and she slides over to my desk, smiling faintly at the three girls. Hey! Oh, Elizabeth, this guy's been bothering you for a while, right? Elizabeth opens... Hey, stop hitting that button. Opens her mouth, clearly intent on agreeing with the girl, but I shake my head ever so slightly. Grits her teeth together, but somehow manages to keep her smile intact. Thanks for your concern, but it's really fine. The girls blink in clear surprise. Oh, are you sure? Weren't you just saying the other day... Saying? Saying what? I don't know what you're saying. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Insert fake laughter here. She sends an uneasy glance at me. I only smile innocently. This really shouldn't be fun, but it is. Remarkably so. I thought Yama was bothering. No. It was a misunderstanding. Oh. Alright. They nod slightly at me, like that's an adequate apology. We're keeping an eye on you. Don't mess with Elizabeth. Then they stride out of the classroom, their footsteps in perfect unison. I turn to Elizabeth. She grips the edge of her seat until her knuckles turn white. I really can't believe you. Huh? What the hell? I didn't do anything. Your lady friends attacked me. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Despicable. Despicable. She turns away from me in a huff. Excuse me? I'm not even the one who started it all. Heck, she's the one who's constantly picking a fight. It's always been that way. Whatever. This isn't even worth thinking about. I turn my attention back to the front of the classroom as the break comes to an end. The rest of the morning classes slug by uneventfully. This time Elizabeth is clearly sulking. Misaki is just as focused as ever. And by focus, I really mean that she's on her phone the entire period. When lunchtime comes, I tap Yahiko on the shoulder as I grab my backpack. Hey man, wanna go to lunch? Huh? What? Lunch. Cafeteria. Food. Oh yeah, sure. Right, cafeteria. Something wrong? Nope. Nope, absolutely nothing wrong. I was just thinking, you know, it'd be nice to have a couple more minions. Isn't that what your club is for? Club. I like looking at his face is foreign to me. I slap him on the back. You know, a club that'll take over the universe. Your, minions. Clearly I'm really bad at this. Whoa! Huh? It's lunchtime. When was it? Did I time travel? A quick sight really passes my list before I'm able to spot it. Seems like Yahiko goes back to normal. Yeah, it's for... Wait, what? You've been sleeping for 2,000 years. I have? I don't feel that rested. Well, we kept you in cryo-freeze during a late stage of your sleep cycle rather than REM. You mean I was scanned on 2,000 years of deep sleep? On the contrary, you were saved from 2,000 years of homework. Oh, I guess you're right. Whenever I'm not supposed to be alive. Oh, super realistic hologram. Yama, shall we go grab some lunch? Or do you guys delete that kind of thing? Or you could make a totally ridiculous, yet somehow plausible assumption. Indeed we do. Then what are we waiting for? I want to see what kind of cuisine has developed after 2,000 years. Thoroughly... Damn it, stop hitting that button! Thoroughly re-energized, he skips out the door. I'm just about to follow, but I feel a sudden tap on my elbow. Yama. Ishimoto! Now what? Leave me alone. Terrible. It's the girl from the cafe. Natsuki, was it? Natsuki! No! Doki Doki! I glance at Elizabeth. She's in the middle of some fluffy small talk with her groupies, and intentionally keeping her back to me. Lizzie's over there. I'm aware of that. She isn't the one with whom I wish to speak. What do you want? I have a simple question for you. What is the average airspeed of a coconut-laden swallow? As far as I can tell, nothing's simple when it comes to this girl. Ever felt like two people are fighting for your body? What? More specifically, fighting for control over your body. Like mind control? No, more like two different entities in simultaneous resonance, resulting in widely different actions or processes of thought. It's me, isn't it? You can see. I think it'd be fairly obvious I'm going through something like that. Well, you may or may not have any recollection of the other entity. Something about her mysterious smile sets me on edge. I was with the sudden questions. Psychology paper. We're studying dissociative identity disorder. DID. Which is... Colloquially, it's also known as multiple personality disorder. So is that what I have? That's why I go off into the woods and kill people? I'm like, wait, what? I would say you should know of it already. Perhaps your alter ego services during psychology class. That's my jaw at her obvious accusations, searching to find an answer in her face. I find none. So, do I look like the kind of person who has multiple personality disorder? Do you want to know the answer to that question? Look, I gotta go. I'm sorry. For asking Elizabeth, she's the only one who rapidly switches between being nice and being a pain in the ass. She only nods and smiles, but I sense her eyes boring through the back of my head as I slip out of the classroom. I attempt to shake off the encounter as I head to the cafeteria, but Natsuki's words linger in the back of my mind. Donkey, donkey. God, that music is so, like, lighthearted and upbeat, and it's so wrong for that game which I actually play. Anyways, thankfully when I arrive, Yahiko immediately whizzes me over, face cheerily shining. Have a seat, my loyal minion. Today's special is baby back ribs. I can see that from your plate. You can divine stuff from my plate? Look into my love life, Fortune. He's acting awfully normal. Did he just forget that he's supposed to be 2,000 years in the future? Just eat. Well, I suppose I'll let it slide this time, but a master is supposed to command his minions, not the other way around. Exactly. What? Nothing. I glance around the cafeteria as I stare at my own plate. I recognize quite a few faces. Natsuki and Elizabeth surrounded by groupies. Masato and a few new Trek members. Akira and a few drama club members. Rui's absent. Probably speaking to Mr. Ryota on my behalf. Misaki too, though I rarely see her around outside of class. In the corner, eating alone, is Ari. She seems to be satisfying herself with her own plate of ribs. God, we never got ribs at my school. Screw you guys. Something about the picture looks empty. Lonely. Say, that gives me an idea. So, how's it been with the ladies? Need you even ask? Fantabulous, of course. Would you mind teaching me this humble servant your ways? Thought you never asked, but why now? Tried to wave off his question by gesturing Ari's question. So how about her? Oh, someone's caught your eye, have they? His eyes flick in Ari's direction, expect him to coo how adorable she is, how lovely her hair is, how perfect her nose or chin or whatever is. But only pauses, his brow furrowed in confusion. Huh. What is it? She looks kind of familiar, like, really familiar. Ordinarily, I'd think he's just crafting a pickup line, but his bewilderment seems genuine. Where'd you see her? I have no clue. You guys are in school together, that's probably where. Eventually, he just shrugs this off with an easygoing grin. Well, my good minion, we shouldn't be wasting time. Watch and learn from the great master. Well, guess it's not that important. As always, it would be an honor to see your spectacular techniques. I know, right? You should be grateful I'm not making you pay tuition for such enlightening lessons. Well, they're certainly enlightening, but probably not in the way he's thinking. I bet that a number of girls you've seduced is uncountable. You got that right. Oh god, that's so terrible. Well, technically, 0 is uncountable. Ha! Terror. Anyways, first lesson, my dear apprentice. Never waste time. Are they eating? Great. Depressed and withdrawn? Fantastic. Saying that they want to be alone? Perfect. Love waits for nobody, Yama. Remember that. Can't but chuckle at just how terrible his advice is. By any chance, have you gotten slapped? Oh yeah, all the time. We're saying that like it's a badge of honor. You see, evoking a strong reaction means that you've touched a young lady's heart. The line between love and hate is thinner than the line between love and apathy. That's why the most important thing is to make a big impression. That's unusually perceptive. On that note, we're wasting time. There's an adorable lass to seduce. Skips over to Ari. Eyebrows raised in flirtatious attack. Hey! How does it feel to be the most beautiful girl in the room? Looks like the Ikari is already hitting hard. How will his opponent respond? Silence. It's not very effective. Can I see your uniform tag? Gotta see if you're a maid in heaven. Spectacular hit. How would the lass dodge out of this one? China. Huh? The uniforms are made in China. Karate staggers back from the fatal counter. Well, I mean, it seems that he's in a state of shock. The lass seizes the opportunity for an offensive maneuver. Your food. What? Will you eat it? Hey, what are you doing to my ribs? That's a critical hit. The last bold move has paralyzed Akari. You're gonna get fat if you eat so much. I'm 100 and... Holy crap, that's tiny. You're what? But you can't be that short. 5 feet 2 inches. It's super effective. Akari is silenced. Les spends her free turns munching at her newly acquired meal. It's sort of adorable, like a baby hamster munching at... Anyways, back to the match. Ikari studies the Les for a moment, no doubt attempting to analyze any potential weak points. This girl's a tough one. Usually I don't allow things like this, but Yama, why don't you give it a shot? Nah, I'm just the commentator on this battle. What? Nothing. Thankfully, Ikari decides to switch his attention from the lovely commenter back to his original... No, the lowly commenter. Hey, I might be lovely, you don't know that. Back to his original target. Why aren't you responding? You should be honored that someone like me is paying attention to someone... Ooh, that's a dick move, dude. Don't tell me. You don't swing that way? I'm straight. A clean hit at his vital point. It's looking bad for Akari. Then why? The last merely finishes up Akari's ribs and moves onto her own. Are you a witch who took some weird potion to resist me? Or are you unaffected by my charms? You have no charms, Dick Weasel. Akari has gone berserk. He's attempting a wild haymaker. Stop ignoring me! Stop ignoring me, ignoring you! Oh wait, wrong show. Terrible. Hey, get back here. Ah, forget it. You're just like the other commoners. You don't deserve being seduced by a superior being like me. Answer me when I'm talking to you. My meat is getting cold. And so is his. Ba-dum-ts. What amazing display of indirect trash talking. The lass has just placed Akari below some humble baby back ribs. Hey, those are good. You! Akari hurt himself in his confusion. Meanie, bully, I'll have my revenge, I tell you, revenge! And Akari exits the ring, automatic forfeit. Instant KO. Nothing. As Artie finishes up the meat on her plate, I settle into the chair next to her. It's hard to tell from the stoic expression on her face, but she seems a little happier than a few moments ago. Do you want my ribs? Yeah, babe. Oh, wait. No, she meant the meat. Anyway. Didn't you eat them all? I did. Then why did you offer? Then why are you here? At the very least, she's more open than when I met her yesterday. I'm sitting. Sitting is nice. Her expression doesn't even budge. Sitting makes her world go round. And sitting is good for you. It's bad for you. Her sudden response catches me off guard. What? Well, at least she's talking to me, that's a start. How can sitting be bad for you? That's something to your veins in your legs and all that, I think. Higher risk in obesity, high cholesterol, lower back pain, cardiovascular disease, and type 2 diabetes. She says this oh so monotonously that I can't tell whether she's joking or deathly serious. But sitting doesn't cause that, right? Artie evaluates me for a moment, but only returns to her food without a word. I'm searching for a different topic to discuss when she abruptly speaks again. What's your name? Yama Ishimoto. What's your quest? To figure out what the hell's going on in this game. What is your favorite color? Orange. You may go. Oh wait, that's... Alright, sorry. I like adding my own content, it amuses me. The whole point of my channel is to amuse me. And if other people get amused, hey, they get amused. You're not gonna comment on it? You know, it's an unusual name. I like... Le Rue Le Paradis. What? As in from Code Dos? You know it? Vaguely? Fairly popular series among young adults, but I'm surprised that someone like her would know about it. Well, next to Le Rue Le Paradis, there can't be many strange names. She eating a peach or ribs? Ari only reaches into her backpack and begins to munch on it. Oh, psst, I was right, it's a peach. For a moment, I pick at my ribs in silence, but she speaks again. What is your dose? My what? The special power. Not sure where she's going with this, but I guess I might as well follow her. My special power is creating sardines out of thin air. Canned or fresh? Ah, she's going with it. Doesn't seem phased in the slightest. Both? So freshly canned? I guess. Make some now. Sardines? The many weird situations I've encountered over the course of my short life. This might just take the top. She's joking, right? Sure. Push my hand and tap the table. There, sardines. At the table. What are you expecting to see? Actual spontaneous materializations of freshly canned sardines? You know I can't actually make sardines out of thin air, right? You said you could. Either she's better at trolling than I am, or she really wasn't joking. I wasn't serious. Then why did you say it? I'm too baffled by her thought process to make an intelligible reply. Thankfully, Ari only returns nibbling at her peach, as if she's never asked a question. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. Run away, see ya, baby. She blinks wildly at me. My name is Ari Haraga. Okay, that was abrupt. I didn't tell you before. Suddenly stands, pick up her tray, and strides to the opposite side of the cafeteria to dump her dishes. Oh, that was random. What an eccentric girl. Unless by telling me her name. She was trying to say that she trusted me, or that she'd like to become friends. Maybe she has some kind of mental disability that inhibits her social functions. She's offbeat, but interesting. Could be, what was it called? Asperger's disease. Maybe. I can see why she became the scapegoat. It's likely that the other students are scared by her unorthodox behavior. Just because she's different, she becomes the bad guy. They should know better. They should give her a chance. Afternoon classes are another dreary pass. This time, even Yahiko is sullen, staring into his desk and murmuring nonsensical words under his breath. The moment the bell rings, Masato blazes into the classroom and lunges for me, and I instinctively crawl behind the desk, bracing myself for the full measure of his fury. You! I glance around the classroom. Yahiko is staring blankly at Masato. Elizabeth is, once again, immersed in a conversation with her groupies. Misaki is... Misaki. I hurry frantically in her direction, but she's too immersed in her phone to pay me any heed. You know how many days you've skipped track? 3? Wrong! The answer is too many! Hey, look, I've been busy. Like hell you been. Busy with what? Napping? Eating? Thinking? Fuck. He's got a point. You disappoint me, man. Yeah, join the club. Damn it, just stop bitching. Well, I don't blame him. Ruri strides into the room. She hesitates when she sees Misaki, but shakes it off in a blink of an eye. What makes you say that, eh? Well, you know, all you talk about is track. You're almost probably tired of hearing it by now. If I don't just run, I can swim too, and do basketball. She ignores him, and then approaching Misaki and smiles gently at me. Don't worry, Miss Ryota says you're not in trouble. Yay. Miss Ryota, why would... Oh, right, Soji, the fight. That's not what's important right now. She has to save me from Masato. Say, Ruri, don't you think it's awfully late and we should be... But Misaki rushes in front of me, reaching for Ruri's hand. Ruri, I need to speak to you about... Really steps back from both of us, staring blankly at Misaki. Why won't you listen? I told you the other day to leave me alone. It's you who isn't listening. Uh-oh. Run away, run away. Ah, fuck it. This too ill to deal. What? Check it. What? This too. Oh, they might be missing the apostrophe. So this too ill to deal. What? So I'm not the only one who's confused by what the fuck she just said. She flies past me and sprints out of the room, right on Rui's heels. Masato stares wordlessly at her back, mouth agape. That girl, Mia's... Dude, her name is Misaki. Talking what? Nothing. Ain't nothing. Wait, did you understand her? Hang it. You're changing the subject again, ain't you? What? Me? No, never. Stop hitting that button! I will cut these fingers off if you do it again. Maybe I should stop hitting the button. Gotta come to track, man. I'll drag you there myself. Time to resort to this tragic message since I was ditched by everyone. Actually, where did Yahiko go? Huh, that's weird. Well, what's it gonna be? Oh, would you look at the time? I gotta go. Don't do it, man. Don't. And I promptly run for my life, lunging over desks and chairs and bowling down the hallway. Don't say you're gonna join track and then don't join track, dude. There's only one safe place from being bulldozed by his fury. One place that can be a haven for a refugee. I slam my fist against the door, ignoring the bewildered stares of passing students. Mr. Ryota! Mr. Ryota! Open up before I die. I take never, kid. Why do you always have to interrupt me in the middle of a battle? What? Why did that just pop up? That really just not pop up? Really? Weird. Why did that just pop up? Yeah, it just popped up on my screen that, oh hey, this person is live streaming. Like, I know that person live streaming because I'm the person live streaming. Why did it's never popped up like that before? Weird. Alright, anyways, back to the game. Nevertheless, the door creaks open. I jump in and kick it shut, twisting the lock with what may or may not have been a little more force than necessary. Mr. Ryota is staring at me with wide brows lifted and mouth slightly agape, no doubt taking in my unkempt mess of hair and sweat beating on my forehead. First a fight, now running from someone. You just love trouble today, don't you, kid? Probably more like trouble loves me. Oh, kid, important life lesson. Trouble only finds people who are looking for it. So basically I deserve everything that's happened to me, right? Bah! I didn't say that. Bah! Too expensive. Just that sometimes people who want nothing more in life than to go through do nothing significant and pass on in peace, while they actually want a whole lot more. I don't understand. Well then, maybe we should talk about something else. I instantly take a seat and glance over my shoulder. No sign of the marvelous Masa. Since you're here, I guess we'd better have a proper session. Why are you being chased, Too popular with the girls? Ha, as if. It was Masato Kurogane. He loves track and I don't, so he's trying to change that. And I presume it's not working out so hot for you. Yeah, you could say that. Actually, it seems like Masato's always been on my case because of track. Even the first time we met. Well, it was last year's club recruitment day. Should have joined the Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki. I remember hating that time. Well, to be fair, I hated everything, but especially club recruitment day. No matter how quiet and significant I tried to be, someone would always call me out every minute. They tried to get me to join language club, or music club, or art club, or even squirrel watch. Dude, just join the squirrel watching club. That sounds like fun. We never had stuff like this at my school. Yeah, it would have been great to have a club recruitment day. As you can imagine, by the time I met Masato, I wanted nothing to do with clubs. Especially from someone who, frankly speaking, looked like the stereotypical idiot jock. Hey, you! But contrary to popular belief, I actually did have some semblance of manners. So I stopped and turned to address this bothersome kid. Not interested. I expected some fake smile or even some pleading, but to my shock, the guy immediately pulled back his fist and slapped me right in the face. Ah, what the hell? Don't give me that bowl, I ain't even said anything yet. Awful rude of you to not even give me a chance. You know what we call that? Uncivilized. I'm uncivilized? You're the one who just punched me. Oh, you big baby, that wasn't even a gentle tap. Couple thing was that he looked completely serious about it. To be honest, I briefly entertained the thought that he was part of an abusive household or something. Of course, the guy took my thoughtful signs for penitence and steamed ahead. That's more like it. Name's Masato. Masato Kurogane. What's yours? Leaving. You're leaving? Yeah, right now. Call me rude, but I was at my breaking point. Getting a fist straight to the nose wasn't exactly welcoming. Might have admired this guy's courage and utter disregard for social niceties, but other than that, he bugged me a lot. Oh, I see what you did there. But you can't leave, not before you've joined track. Track? Hell yeah, our club, man. It binds you for life. Stop hitting that button! Gives you pain, stretches your physical constitution until you think you're gonna die. This guy thought that was a great sales pitch. He had a long way to go. Yeah, not interested. That ain't all, man. Track can save your life just like it saved mine. Saved his life? Yeah, right. Good for you. Ain't it? Track's literally a lifesaver, man. Thanks, but no thanks. Hey, where you going? I was gonna get into the best part. I cried on the inside, but patiently nodded my head. If you get good enough, you can get a scholarship. This place don't come cheap, you know. Even a little amount would help your parents. Things are beginning to make sense. Is that why you're in track? Come to think of it, you still haven't told me your name. Interestingly enough, I found that I was actually beginning to like this guy. At least he wasn't superficial like everyone else. If anything, he was the opposite. He wore his heart on his sleeve. Besides, I needed something to do while Riri was in drama. What else was I gonna join? Art? Dance? Square watching? I'm Yama. Yama Ishimoto. Huh, what kind of name is that? My parents like poetry. No way. Oh gosh, he's probably gonna rant about how poetry and literature is a waste of time. Who's their favorite? Matsuo Basho? Kobayashi Isa? Or maybe foreign guys like Edgar Allan Poe or William Shakespeare. What the? You like poetry? Of course I do. Poetry is the manliest way to cry. This guy only got stranger. What about literature? Manliest way to hate people. Science? Manliest way to take stuff apart. Math? Manliest way to put stuff together. History? Manliest way to predict the future. By any chance, what are your grades? Average of 99. No way, the highest class average I ever had was a 92. Beats me on. This guy was smarter than me? I don't understand you at all. It's okay, you don't need to, you just gotta join track. On second thought, I didn't think he was smarter, he just studied harder. Still, it took guts and passion and everything I didn't have. Okay, I'll try it out, but only for a little bit. Ha! I knew you'd come around. Come on, let's get to track. Alrighty, don't you have other unfortunate souls to recruit? Nah, the others will take care of them. Let's go. That's how I met Masato. I was never really a regular track member, but for some reason he always wanted me to be. Even now, I don't really understand why. But he just wants to help people become their best. Like no one ever was. Oh, what is this alert for? Oh, now I get an alert on my YouTube thing like, oh hey, this person, like, I know that person live streaming because I'm that person. What is going on with my YouTube today? It's never alerted me that I was live streaming before, and now it is. Then why would he pick me? When there's so many people who would have loved track and running and competitions and all that crap. Isn't that the whole point of picking you? Because I'm useless, so turning me into somebody useful means a lot? No, because you're a challenge. You know, that doesn't exactly make me feel any better. Why not? You should feel very loved. Oh, I do. A bit too loved. Masato probably sees you as a little cousin or younger brother. Do you know that? What? Masato does? Why would he do that? You know, kid, sometimes there's just nice people in the world and you shouldn't question it. And sometimes there are ulterior motives behind everything. Masato Kurogane. Ulterior motives? Well, that's true, I guess. Not like Masato would fake anything. But it still doesn't make any sense. Why would you choose me, a random stranger, as a little brother? To be honest, I've usually thought of Masato as my little brother since he's, you know, kind of obtuse and, cynical and embittered by the world. Something like that. A kind of innocence. Maybe you shouldn't be asking why your friends love you, Yama. Maybe you should be looking for ways to return that love instead of looking for ways to deserve it. That's, like, profound. Sounded really cool, didn't I? Yes, you did. That was really good. Oh, come on, kid. That was good. Admit it. I admit it. I'm still leaving. He only chuckles and slaps a hand on my shoulder. Have a good day, kid. He's a good kid. Why not? Word sling response to step out of his office. My throat almost feels clogged. I just heard something that I really, really needed to hear. God, trying to talk and yawn at the same time. Terrible. Huh. Maybe these meetings are really a good thing. Whoa! Move those legs, you filthy maggots! Move them! Double time! Move it! Move it! What the heck? I peer around, searching for the source of the noise, and find Akira racing around the entrance, a large lumpy backpack slung over her shoulders. Oh, Sarge, please, pretty please, I've been running 6 miles, I swear I'm gonna collapse. I shouldn't be able to hear you over the sound of your tears, Private. Hop to it! Akira? I gently step in front of her and wave to catch her attention. She grinds to a halt, tilting her head curiously at me. What are you doing here? I'm here for drama club, of course, but no one else is here. I'm doing an immersion exercise, Loot. An immersion exercise? Yep, I need to act half dead from a boot camp, so I'm gonna run a mile around the school track with this backpack. A mile, but that backpack looks as big as her. Boot camp? Is that why you're calling me Loot? Nah, I'm calling you Loot because Loot is short for Lieutenant. Well, darn my socks, don't you catch on fast. Usually her antics would annoy me, but for some reason it's soothing right now, like white noise in a messy world. You usually do things this intense for drama club? Huh? No, this is easy. You should have seen what I had to do yesterday. I was a sadistic serial killer. Ooh. What'd you do for that? I ate a bunch of cereal. Damn it, I just had a bowl of cereal last night. Yeah, I was doing laundry at like 5 o'clock in the morning and ate a bowl of cereal. I keep weird-ass hours when I'm not working. I'm not sure whether to feel relieved or exasperated. Say, Loot, if you don't have anything to do right now, why don't you join us? We're doing some exercises that you might like. What makes you think I like them? Aunt Rui says, what exactly does she say? That you'll like the exercises. That's so-go logic. On the contrary, it has nothing to do with bikes. Sigh. Well, technically I don't have anything else better to do. Wait, Ruri will be there? Duh, she's part of the drama club, isn't she? I thought that a sign like Kira would be a blessing, but it's just unsettling. Ruri has something to do today. Ooh. If you come tomorrow, you can watch her bedazzle the crowd. Tomorrow's Saturday, isn't it? Oh, is it? You don't know what day of the week it is? It's Tuesday for my character. And in my defense, there's a half day on Saturdays. Just no clubs, which is kind of important. She doesn't seem to hear me. Instead, she just checks her phone for the time. Hey, boot camp is ending. What about your mile? Let's go! She was out and grabs my wrist, but suddenly lets go as if it's like a burning iron. I send a questioning look at her, but she only shrugs it off. Come, Lou, adventure awaits. Without any further explanation, she marches into the classroom building. Well, this should be interesting. Well, this game is very interesting. Like, I've been playing for like over 4 hours now, and I have no idea what's going on. It's like you get this general visual novels day slice of life game, then you get, oh yeah, I'm butchering someone in the middle of the woods, painting the leaves red with their blood, and then you get back to this, and then you get more. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Akira leads me to classroom 3A, where a dozen students are seated in a row, looking expectantly at Akira. One of the girls immediately leaps to her feet. I recognize her as the drama club president. Where you've been, maggot? You know how late it is? Immediately, Akira stumbles forward as if she's dead exhausted, the backpack sliding from her shoulders and crashing to the ground. So says, sorry, sir, I took a detour. A detour? What kind of detour can you take on a training course? Akira, is she Akira right now? Points a tremendous finger in my direction. He jumped on me, sir, out of nowhere. I don't even know how he got here. Oh, that's all to me, waiting to see how I handle the situation. Oh, crap. Wait, I know. There we go. Handle this sudden development. Alright. They're probably expecting me to dodge it, to freeze, or just stare at them like they're a bunch of weirdos. Heck, if I'm expecting to do something along those lines. But instead, sheer instinct takes over. Years of make-believe with Rui molds me into what is needed at this moment. A foreign spy who helplessly stumbled into a military operation. Sorry, I'm a tourist. Lost my way. I subtly move my hand to my hip where my imaginary gun holster lies. Surprisingly, the club president is perceptive enough to catch it. He's a spy! Right as I pretend to whip out my gun, Akira tackles my arm, throwing me to the ground. I feel a shot of pain right up my shoulder, ripping a very real cry of agony from my throat. Akira proceeds to deftly lick my arms behind my back, leaning over till her mouth is next to my ear. Drop the gun! Through the haze of pain, I manage to hold my character together. Akira nudges my arm, gentle this time, and I yell, opening my fingers and releasing motion. Sir, what should I do? The club president kneels down, looking at me straight in the eye. I tilt my head upward, staring as challengingly as I possibly can. Nice one. Strangers don't usually pick up so easily. Tyroom relaxes as she sits before me, bowing her head slightly. Welcome to the drama club. I'm the club president. Sorry you came in on a pretty hectic day. No, it was interesting. Kira, could you let go of me? Kira suddenly squeaks, lunging away from me, and a characteristic blush crawls to her cheeks as she vainly attempts to cover her face with her hands. It's really unusual for her, but kinda cute. Roses reminds me of Rui. Suppose they've rubbed off on each other at this point. Ow, 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 ow. Don't do that. Yeah, I just tried to use my left hand and picked my thumb up last night when I tripped and fell. Like, the marks on my thumb don't look that bad, but I'm guessing like you hit right on the tendon or something. That hurt. Quickly disregarding these thoughts, I focus back to my physical status and move my arm back to its regular position. It twinges painfully. I can't help a wince, which club president immediately notices. Oh gosh, are you okay? Yeah. Test my arm for a moment, but the pain subsided. Oh, I just overstretched slightly. I should be fine. Nothing compared to what Miki's made me do before. Did I hurt you? I'm really sorry, Yama. It's fine, really. I'll get over it. Are you sure? It's unsettling to see Akira so meek. I glance at the club president and raise an eyebrow. She seems to understand. Well, let's try some basic exercises before our next scenario. Stanislavski's magic, if, everyone. The rest of the club time is spent playing around with different objects, pretending that pencils are bombs, chairs are clouds, and desks are shields. Eventually refreshing. I'd almost forgotten how fun it was to just put everything aside and enter a completely different world. Video games. Even when the club's been dismissed, I feel a sense of the lightness that I haven't felt in a long time. Hey, Loot! Akira pops up next to me now, returned to her cheery self. Hey, where you headed? Home! Don't you live in the dorms? I live in the world, therefore anywhere I go is my home. Bizarre as always, the only thing I've grown to understand about this girl is that I'll never understand her. Right, seriously, where are you going? Come to think of it, I have no clue what I'm doing here. Catch you later, Loot. See you later. Without any further explanation, she skips away. I shrug off my confusion. Something as normal in one space with Akira. And headed back to my apartment. Except something stops me at the entrance. By this time, all the students are living it up in town, or doing nobody knows what in the school rec center. Nobody just hangs around the entrance. For most, the barred gates and curfew are just another sign of restrictions instituted by helicopter parents. Terrible. But, beneath the shade, in a far corner, I catch sight of two figures facing each other with hands on hips. Oh, oops, wrong button. Ooh, get back here. Yeah. Gotcha. Man, I hurt everywhere. And I really messed myself up last night when I fell. The figures are none other than Misaki and Ruri, immersed in conversation. Must you keep ignoring me, Ruri? Because you've been gone for 4 years, Misaki. We don't know where you went, or even why you had to leave. All these years, Yama and I were left in the dark. For all we knew, you could have been dead. How can you expect us to act like you never left? I still don't understand how Yama can be so forgiving after he almost... You know what? I'm tired of this. Just don't ever speak to me again, Misaki. Man, that's cold. She turns to suck up, and Misaki grabs her wrist in the blink of an eye. I'm not letting you walk away again, damn it. Do you believe that I wanted to leave Seto? To move to District 6 with my mother, who, by the way, doesn't even deserve to be called my mother? What I don't understand is why you're blaming me for something I couldn't control. That's kind of my thinking too, like she was a kid. Her parents moved, like it's not like she had any choice in that. Misaki's sudden outburst seems to catch Ruri off guard. District 6? Doesn't deserve to be called my mother? Just what happened to Misaki after she left Seto? Misaki, you're hurting my wrist. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Ruri, I shouldn't have. Two girls seem to avoid each other's gaze for an awkward moment. Ruri is the first to speak, her voice coming out in barely a whisper. Half a year after you left, we gave up. We thought you'd never contact us again. I was okay, but Yama... He thought someone had left him again. Forever. The fuck was that? Alright, so I'm guessing his parents are dead. Like, they were killed in a car crash with a bus. But he said after she left, like, well, like, his parents and her parents' friends, like, his parents tried to contact her parents. Or was he talking about Rui's parents trying to... I am so confused. So if his parents were killed by the bus accident... Or maybe he had his... They looked like 2 adults and 2 kids. Maybe he had a sister or a brother... that was killed by a bus accident. Huh. I wonder. Alright, so someone he knew was killed by a bus. Whether it was a parent, both parents, or a sibling, I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and find out. He locked himself in his room, pulled himself into a shell. I couldn't reach him. No one could. He didn't trust any of us to stay. Then I drove by his house one day, and the medicine cabinet was open, and this huge bottle was gone. You mean... Yeah, you know how he hands off his parents have always been. So his parents were alive, so it's gotta be a sibling. The ambulance barely made it in time. They had to start pumping him on site, that's how bad it was. Was it really that bad? So I understand why I was so upset. I had no idea, Rui. Just where were you, Mickey? Why couldn't you have just... Rui breaks off and covers her face with her hands. Misaki's expression crumbles. She hesitantly reaches towards Rui, and Rui promptly kicks her in the shin. Dummy Miki, why did you take so long? Ow! Why weren't you there for Yama? Why weren't you there for me? I missed you! Rui! And now they're draped against each other, sobbing like newborn children. What the f just happened? Girl power! I quietly inch away from the scene, feeling a sudden sense that they need privacy. At least they made up, well, from the looks of it. It almost seems like Ruri was just overwhelmed from keeping secrets. Remember that time is very faint, but hers must be crystal clear. Her terror, her anguish when she stumbled on me, must have been festering inside her all those years, because mentioning anything could have sent me over the brink. She always had the fake smiles, put me first, pick me up when I've fallen down. Something in just the back of my mind, a weird kind of dizziness threatening to overcome me. I force it back until I can become more detached. Really don't want to think about that time, but thankfully I can suppress it for now. But Ruri, she was never one to hide away from her feelings. She faced that painful force. Little wonder that seeing Miki again had brought all that to the surface. And Miki. She said she moved to District 6 with Satomi, something she hadn't told me when I first saw her 2 days ago. Why would she resent her mother so passionately? Also, why would they move to District 6, the most poverty-stricken area of Isamu? Dad killed himself. He lost his job, and in his depression or whatever, not being able to support his family, he killed himself. So then Misaki and her mom had to move to District 6 because they didn't have his income coming in. No, I don't care if it's not risk. I want to know. At least she and Ruri are friends again, so maybe now the 3 of us can go back to the way we were. I can't hide a smile as I lounge against the couch after whipping some dinner, replaying the exchange in my head. I'm glad they've made up, really glad. Somehow it feels like a big burden has been lifted off of me, even though I technically had nothing to do with the argument. And now I'm getting all sappy. Let's see, what should I do tonight? Oh, I'm kind of tired of Grover Mecker. Guess I should actually study. Not that I'd ever be able to do it alone. I want to be miserable. I may as well be miserable with someone else. I mean, those 2 just made up. Do I really want to interrupt that? Screw you, Elizabeth. And I don't want to be around Masato. He's going to be all, hey, track team. He's kind of annoying. Yeah, she's made up with her. I don't really know Akira, do I? Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're eliminated. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're eliminated. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny. I forgot where it was. And I have no one in chat to tell me what to do. It's great. We'll go with... Well, because I want to see him get with Yuri. So, because I don't know if that can actually happen in this game. I don't know what this... It's really weird, but script. We'll do Rui. Hey, girl! No, wait, no, it's probably evening, so... Kanbanwa o genki desu ka? Oh, we haven't had any voice acting this entire game. Yama! Hey! Did you get away from Masato? As always, you know, considering that he's the star of the track, he runs pretty slow. Maybe he realized you're just not worth catching. Oh! See, he got it. Thank you. So what's up? What, I can't say hi to my best friend? That's what you're talking about, the guy who'd be too lazy to go to his own funeral. Fair point. So, I'm studying Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Are you feeling okay? Huh? Yeah. You never study. There's a first time for everything. Including using your brain, apparently. Bitch! You're on a roll today. I should write these down. In a book. It'll be a bestseller. What are we even talking about? Japanese is kind of related, you know. Literature. Ah, please. Japanese literature never has snarky heroines. It never has heroines, period. Actually, there's a couple of cases like Princess Kaguya, some stories from the Tales of the Spring Rain, some of the Chikamatsu, whatever. Yeah, for some reason, unbeknownst to mankind, she really likes Japanese literature. Well, this game takes place in Japan. I think I got the point. Sorry. Actually, it's kind of cute to hear her talk so passionately about what she likes, but still. What? What did I even call? So, what did you need? What did I need? I need you. This is really sad. I can't remember. Something important came up. Call you later? Huh? Sure. Rather really forgetful or ranting about Japanese literature distracted. Japanese literature! Well, I don't feel like calling again, and honestly, I'd probably get things done. As by just studying on my own, she tends to get off topic. Even if it's cute all the while. Did I just think that? Dude, what is your issue? Why can't you get with Ruri? Or Akira, or whatever, like... You're a teenage guy in school. She clearly likes you, dude. Get with her. Let her bend you over a barrel and show you off. Oh, hey. Is it a detective lady? Yama Ishimoto. Yep, it's detective lady. I better answer this one. Shigure? Ah, Ishiyama. A most intriguing circumstance has transpired and necessitates immediate regency. I'm not going on another little goose chase, if that's what you mean. That this is... Ow! Fuck me! God damn it! I gotta really... I went to go touch my phone and I used my left hand and fuck, that thumb just... Like, it doesn't even look that deep, but I mean, it's gotta be right on the tendon. God, that hurt! Despite myself, I'm intrigued. What would that be? Police have come to an impasse and exact cojuvency for the recent disappearances within the Samu Imperial Boarding Academy. Are you conversant with the cases? I ruefully think back to the events of the morning. Yeah, I'm somewhat familiar with the recent disappearances. Well, I should hope so, given that you attend the very institution. At any rate, you must meet me at school tomorrow morning. We are scouring every last inch of that campus, even if it requires neglecting sleep. With luck, a crucial piece of evidence may be uncovered. Disappearances, neglecting sleep, evidence, what's going on? So we're searching the academy for a lead on the recent disappearances. That is to what I previously adverted. Are you deaf or merely improficient fathoming such elementary conceptualizations with your tawdry intellectually? God damn. How come I can, like... Some of the words, like it's a word you never see before. I get it right off the word I've seen before and I can't spit it out. There goes the canon of the verbal abuse. I'm honestly impressed. I can't match her in that regard. But no one disturbs my sleep. No one! And you're expecting me to pull an all-nighter for this? Well, naturally, the case demands it. I'm not doing that. Get some other people to help. On the contrary, as I have no qualms with neglecting sleep, you should be the one recruiting. Gather your accomplishments as you deem necessary, Ishiyama, and meet me by the school gates at 8 AM sharp. But isn't it illegal to share the confidential case information with civilians? How to be felonious to possess such an... God damn it! Infinitesimal acumen, yet you are not incarcerated. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God damn it, what did I just break? Oh, I think I just broke something. Work! Oh, I think we're back. Maybe? Yay, we're back. Okay, it didn't break. Thankfully. I think. Maybe. Yeah, we're back. Should you choose to go alone, note that you will be spending the entirety of your day in investigation. I'm not even getting paid. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But we both know you're already too curious for that. What? It's really unfair is that she's actually right. Sometimes I wish that she was oblivious and stupid, but then again, she wouldn't be Shigure. Guess I have a lot of calls to make. Bring, 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 bring. Get your asses up at 8. Alright. I'm gonna stop this live stream here, then restart it as part 5. I'm gonna actually probably so yeah, I'm gonna stop this live stream. So when I go to when the character goes to bed and then he wakes up, that's the end of the stream. But I'm off today, so I'll do another one in a few minutes. Well, maybe not a few, probably half an hour. I'm gonna eat. So yes, when I arrive at the academy next morning, I find a fairly sizable group of people gathered by the gate, none of them looking particularly happy with me. Well, sucks to be you guys. And then... stop stream.